Hi everyone, welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name's Lizzie and today I'm making a video that is all about 2018. So I know we're kind of getting towards the end of January now, but I think it's never too late to set yourself some goals. So I'm going to do this video today about a few Re-sew-lutions that I've set myself. Thanks ever so much to Rosa and Alex for coming up with that one. I really enjoyed your Re-sew-lutions video. And I'm also going to be telling you about my 2018 Make 9. So I'm sure you've all seen Make 9 on Instagram, where people are posting an image showing their 9 patterns that they want to try and make this year. So firstly, I've just got a couple of resolutions to tell you about. The first one is that I don't want to sew under time pressure. I got myself in a bit of a pickle over my New Year's Eve dress or jumpsuit that I made this year. I'll put a link in one of the corners now for you to check that video out if you haven't seen my red jumpsuit I made for New Year's Eve. But I hemmed that jumpsuit 10 minutes before I left the house, and it was just so stressful. It wasn't fun. The fact that I was sewing under so much pressure really sucked the fun out of it. And sewing is my hobby and I want it to be fun. It shouldn't be stressful and it shouldn't be pressurized. So I want to make sure that anything I'm trying to make for a particular deadline, for example, I've got 2 weddings this year to go to and I really want to make myself an outfit for each of the weddings. I need to do that in plenty of time, so there's absolutely no chance that I'll be madly sewing at the last minute. The second resolution is kind of related, I guess, and it's that I want to really keep in the forefront of my mind that sewing is a hobby and I'm doing this for fun. So, you know, I make these videos on YouTube, for example, and obviously I like to make them regularly and I like to sew new things to show you guys, but I don't want to put pressure on myself over my sewing. Sewing is what I do for fun, it's what I enjoy, and it's supposed to be fun. So yeah, I just want to remind myself of that and to not put myself under pressure to make loads and loads of things. You know, if I don't make anything for a few weeks or a month or whatever, that's fine, that's just life. So yeah, hobby first, fun first. So the third element of my resolutions for 2018 is actually a resolution that I want to continue from 2017, and that is to avoid buying handmade clothes. So in 2017 I made quite a vague resolution to myself to avoid shop bought clothes, and I actually lasted the whole year and all I bought was 1 pair of black jeans. And I'm really proud of myself, but actually it got to the point where I didn't even crave shop bought clothes anymore. I didn't want that quick fix anymore of just buying something from the high street and being bored of it, you know, 2 weeks later, because I started to realise that actually the clothes I'm making are pretty good and I'm starting to be able to fit the clothes to me better than I was, and I'm starting to be able to make clothes that actually I'm really quite proud of. And shop clothes in the high street are just so overpriced. Like, you know, you can go to somewhere like Reiss and look at a dress that costs £120 and look at the label to realise it's, you know, 100% polyester, and think, you know, I can buy much nicer quality fabrics than that. And you know, my skills are improving. I'm starting to make clothes that are quite good, you know, like they're not perfect, but they're, you know, perfectly wearable, and I don't think anyone but me notices most of my mistakes. So yeah, I went the whole year and all I bought was 1 pair of jeans, and yeah, it's great, and I want to continue that into next year. Now, I do intend to buy basics, because sewing for me is supposed to be exciting, it's my hobby, it's something I really look forward to doing. I don't want to sew things that are kind of boring. For example, I need just some black and white long sleeve cotton tops. I could sew them quite simply, but actually I'm going to go to Uniqlo and I'm going to buy some Uniqlo 100% cotton long sleeve white and black t-shirts, because it doesn't make me excited, the thought of buying those items. So I'm not going to turn sewing into a chore. I want to keep it my exciting hobby and just make clothes that excite me. But I also want to avoid buying things on the high street when I can make nicer ones myself. So next I want to tell you about my Make 9. So I'm going to try and run through them quite quickly, or this video could be really long, but I will post them on Instagram as well and probably over on my blog. But the first thing that I would like to make is the Tilly and the Buttons Delphine Skirt. I'll put a photo probably here now so that you can see an image of what the Delphine skirt looks like. And I've already got the fabric. I'm going to make it out of this beautiful faux suede that I bought from the Fabric Godmother. The second thing on my Make 9 list is the Sew Over It Chloe coat. Now, I'm already halfway through making the Chloe coat. I started making it, I think, the end of beginning of December, but I hit a barrier because I sewed the zip onto the zip placket the wrong way around, and I have to unpick it. And it's going to be really difficult to unpick because the threads are all just sunken into the wool. So this is the lovely wool that I'm using to make it out of, which I got from Fabrics Galore. So this one is already halfway there, I just need to finish it. So that's number 2, finish my Chloe coat. The next thing I want to make is the Seamwork Astoria, which is a really nice cropped sweatshirt. I'm really into, or I really want to make lots of cozy jumpers, so crop jumpers, roll neck jumpers, jumper dresses, because that's all I want to wear at this time of year when it's cold. So this is the lovely French terry that I've got to make my Seamwork Astoria out of. This was from myfabrics.co.uk, but I'll put all the links in the description below, or a link over to my blog with all the links, so if I forget to say where the fabric's from, just check the links. Then I would like to make the Seamwork Astoria, which is a roll neck jumper or a roll neck top, but you know, depending on the fabric you use, you could make it more of a top or more of a jumper. And I've got this lovely ribbed knit, which again is from myfabrics.co.uk. The fifth thing that I would like to make is the Nina Lee Southbank sweater. I would really like to make the dress version, but first, because I'll get more wear out of it, I would like to make the cropped jumper version. And I've got this beautiful Ponte Roma from the Fabric Room, but I'm not sure if I'm definitely going to use it for that, because I might use this for one of my other makes that I'll tell you about in a second. But the Nina Lee Southbank is firmly on the list. Number 6 is the Tilly and the Buttons Etta dress, and that's the other pattern that I might use this fabric for, because I've got 3 meters of this fabric, which I think is enough to do the Etta dress. Whereas if I make the Southbank sweater out of it, I probably wouldn't have enough left over. So I might use this for the Etta and then buy a smaller piece of fabric to use for the Southbank. But I'm really excited to make the Etta. I've had the pattern for ages, but I really want to make it because I think it would be great to wear it for work. And this would be a lovely colour, and I could wear like a black blazer over the top or something, so yeah. Number 7 is the By Hand London Holly trousers. I made the Holly jumpsuit last summer, and I had all sorts of nightmares when I was actually sewing it, despite it being a very simple pattern. I'll put a link to my video about that in the corner if you'd like to go and have a look. But I really love wearing it. I love in the summer to wear nice flowy baggy trousers. I think they can look really, really elegant, and I think they're great to wear in obviously warm weather. So I would like to make the Holly trousers. I haven't got any fabric for that yet, so that'll be something I'll have my keep my eyes out for. Keep my eyes out for? That's something I'll keep my eyes peeled for. Is that the right phrase? I'm not quite sure. Yeah, but those will be great to make for the summer. Number 8 is the named Kanerva Blouse. I've had this pattern for ages, I just haven't got around to sewing it yet. But again, I think it would be a really good pattern that I could make to wear to work. I hardly wear any handmade clothes to work because I just haven't made smart things, so I'm really keen to get a few more smart handmade things into my wardrobe. And I'm actually planning on using this blue crepe, which is what I made my Holly jumpsuit out of. This is some leftovers, and I think this would make a really nice lightweight floaty blouse. So I think I want to start by making the peplum version of the Kanerva blouse, because it's got 2 variations. One has a peplum piece on the bottom and one doesn't, so one's just like a cropped blouse. So yeah, that's number 8. And number 9 is the Audrey Dress, and it's a pattern from this book which my lovely friend Robin bought for my birthday last year. And it's a book called Famous Frocks, the Little Black Dress, and it's basically got patterns to make little black dresses based on kind of fashion icons through sort of recent history. So it's got Audrey Hepburn in here, it's got Princess Diana, it's got Liza Minnelli, like loads of kind of fashion icons, and it's got a dress that is kind of fashioned on Audrey Hepburn. I'll put a picture on the screen, and I'd really like to make it. I think it'd be lovely to wear in the summer, maybe even if I make a formal enough version to wear to a wedding. Yeah, so that's number 9, and I've been wanting to make this dress for so long, but I just haven't managed to prioritise it in my sewing plan, so I'm putting it in my Make 9 as a commitment to try and make it this year. So those were my Make 9. I think I've been quite sensible with my selections. I think I've got quite a nice variety, because I've got quite a few really practical things like jumpers. I've also got a skirt, I've got some trousers, I've got a dress. Like, I think I've got quite a good variety of things that will actually be wearable. In fact, I guess I could almost call this a resolution too. I want to try and make more clothes that are just day-to-day clothes rather than special occasion dresses. There's nothing better than sewing a party dress, but I don't wear party dresses very often, and I want my everyday wardrobe to be more me-made. So yeah, I'm trying to stick to things that I know I'll get a lot of wear out of. So thank you ever so much for watching this video. Well done if you made it to the end, because I feel like this one might be quite a long video. So yeah, thanks ever so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!